So this person is explaining why it doesn't fit in the lore, and I just need to say this: they already don't care too much about the lore. You already see that we're like Black Snape. Obviously that's not lore accurate if you actually take a look at how Snape was described, if you're gonna be honest here. So hey, what's up guys, today your boy GenNot is coming back with a new video on my channel, and today's video is gonna be a certified banger, at least in my opinion. I want to talk about the rumor that is going on online, and it's about the character of Voldemort, obviously the main villain from Harry Potter. I don't think I need to explain that. I would put him in like the A tier of villains. I would put him like under Darth Vader, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that's like unpopular, but he's a really known villain, and people would obviously recognize Voldemort from Harry Potter, and people know that he is obviously Tom Riddle, and people know the person is obviously a guy, a man, and now there are rumors that basically the character is getting gender swapped in the upcoming reboot of Harry Potter, and I want to talk about it. Before I go into it, I want to take a look at the poll of the day. So I asked the question, what has helped you most with your mental health, and I had the options of cardio, strength training, medication and therapy, and most people chose cardio, and I 100% agree. I think there is something about cardio that is really helpful for your mental health. I would say it's even more helpful than strength training. Obviously you should do both for just longevity and health reasons. I never tried medication, so I cannot talk about it. I tried therapy, and in my opinion it was not really that effective. Maybe I should have chosen like a different therapist, but who knows. But I personally had never really a success with like therapy. So the article is saying a new report claims HBO upcoming Harry Potter series may take a different direction with one of the most iconic characters. The scooper Daniel Rittman, which I'm gonna talk about later, has said the auditions for Lord Voldemort are open to both men and women, meaning the Dark Lord could potentially be portrayed by a female actor, which is kind of a really big thing, because you're gonna change the entire character because he's called Tom Riddle, and if you're gonna be, you know, having like a female actress portray like Voldemort, then obviously you need to change the name as well. You need to change the entire character, if you're gonna be honest here. Obviously this is not really lore accurate. I don't think I need to really explain that. Do I think this is true? I mean, I would not be surprised after like the Black Snape, which I'm gonna talk about later on as well, because I have something to say about it as well. But yeah, the sorcerer that basically was saying, oh yeah, this is like a thing, is not the most reliable. I've heard people talk about it, and people were saying, oh yeah, he's not reliable. Some people were saying, oh yeah, he actually said things that came true. So you need to take it obviously with like a grain of salt. I don't think I need to explain that. I obviously don't know if this is gonna be happening, but I would not be surprised, because they obviously already were casting like a Black Snape, which doesn't make much sense, because Snape was basically described as a white man. He was described having a pale skin and having the hair of like a white guy, but obviously they now have a black actor. I don't hate the actor, he's obviously an actor, and he's obviously gonna take the role no matter what, and I don't think he deserves hate. I just think the people that obviously casted him should be to blame. Honestly, thinking about it, I think Adam Driver could have done a really good job playing young Snape. I don't understand why they chose the black actor. Maybe they want to obviously be controversial and put like attention to the show, but I just think people would have watched it anyways. I'm not gonna watch the show, because for me, Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe, the original cast will always be Harry Potter. I mean, I would say I'm like a medium fan. I've like read the books like once and like watched the movies like 3 times, so I know a little bit of the lore. I enjoy the Harry Potter franchise. I didn't really enjoy like the Fantastic Beasts movies. I think they're mid, so I was kind of excited when I was hearing that they were making like a reboot, but looking at it now, I think we all know what type of reboot it is gonna be, and I'm not interested in it at all. I just don't think you respect the material if you're basically gonna hire a person that doesn't look like the character itself. And you know, Snape was even described as white. I said it before, like he had a pale skin, this and that, and you basically hires someone that doesn't look like that person at all. They should have hired like a young Adam Driver or any actor, honestly, that, you know, fits the description of a young Snape. I do kind of like the memes of this entire situation. I do think it kind of looks funny, like girly Voldemort. Like, I have a couple of pictures right now. I mean, maybe I would watch it just for the joke and for the satire and, you know, just joking around. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed about it all. I just think this is another franchise that is going in flames. Obviously, we had Star Wars with like the Acolyte and all the shows that were kind of mid. Obviously, Boba Fett, and now I guess Harry Potter is getting his turn as well.
The team is intentionally keeping the identity of the actor or actress playing Voldemort a secret, so there can be a surprise reveal when the show premieres. And I have always said that the Harry Potter franchise is lacking a good female antagonist. Yes, Bellatrix and Umbridge are both interesting and important characters, but at the end of the day, they're just Voldemort's lackeys. And no, Delphine doesn't count.
I guess this is like the small group of people that's actually happy with the female Voldemort rumor. This person is saying, oh yeah, Harry Potter was like lacking a strong female character. Obviously, Bellatrix was a strong female character, if we're gonna be honest here. Obviously, she was mad crazy, but I don't understand this person. Obviously, most people are joking about it, calling it woke, and obviously calling it ridiculous because the character's legit called Tom Riddle. I'm gonna show you some of the comments because I do think it's pretty funny, if I'm not gonna lie. So this person is explaining why it doesn't fit in the lore, and I just need to say this: they already don't care too much about the lore. You already see that we're like Black Snape. Obviously that's not lore accurate if you actually take a look at how Snape was described, if you're gonna be honest here. So this person is saying, I don't get it, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is canon. Voldemort will have a child with Bellatrix before he dies in the Battle of Hogwarts. Your scoop doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it obviously doesn't make sense in canon because he's called Tom Riddle. There are so many reasons why like a female Voldemort wouldn't make sense, and I do think it is obviously not true and it's just joking around, but there's still this 1% in me thinking they maybe would do this because they already did something really ridiculous and controversial. Would it be really too far for HBO to be having a female Voldemort? Leave that in the comment section if you think this is true or fake. I personally would be still thinking it's fake, but there's still a small percent in me thinking this actually could be true because they already did something really controversial. But having said all of this, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, you could help me with pressing the like button because it helps with pushing the video around and the algorithm, all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the upcoming video.